The runway shows in Paris, Milan, and New York have finally wrapped, and probably no one is more relieved than the WSJ style columnist Christina Binkley, who was there for all of them. She joins us now with a look at top moments from the fall 2016 runway season. Hi, Christina.
Hey, Lee.
There are a lot of people who will have nothing to wear come fall, so tell us, if there's one trend that dominated this season, what was it?
Are you ready to dance?
Oh, yeah.
Disco. I didn't see this one coming, but it is an 80s redux. I kind of wonder if David Bowie didn't inspire. I know David Bowie inspired some of the looks that we saw, but we're suddenly out of the 70s and into the kind of roomy shoulders, big glitzy colors, very bold, brassy.
Oh, wow.
I want to say tacky. You got it.
There were other notable things going on this season besides just trends. Why were fashion types watching the Lanvin collection?
Ooh, that one hurt. You know, the owner of Lanvin fired Albert Elbaz, the designer, last fall. I don't know why they had a show. When Elbaz left, much of the atelier left. They didn't really have even the underling designers under him anymore. They insisted on putting out a collection. It was a sorry sight to see. It didn't even look like it fit any of the models. And I don't know. That was just a disappointment.
Ooh,
they should have taken a semester off.
Tell us how you really feel about that. Speaking of new hires, Balenciaga debuted its first collection with a new designer since Alexander Wang left. What did you think of this collection?
You know, I thought that was going to be one of the most promising collections that we saw. It had a lot of promise. The collection itself really did. I mean, this is a designer, Demna Gvasalia, who looks at volume and shape in very different ways. And that's, of course, what Balenciaga has always been about since it was founded many decades ago. So that should have been a great leap. The problem is that Gvasalia, for reasons I can't explain to you, used an all-white model cast for Balenciaga. His own line, Vêtements, did the same thing. He's been criticized for it in the past. This is at any time, this is, we want our modeling lines to sort of reflect the world out there. In particular for Balenciaga, it got people talking about the wrong things and was, again, a disappointment.
So it's not...
The clothes were great. It's the modeling lineup and sort of the marketing that's a disappointment.
Not just the Oscars, huh? Okay.
That's right.
Fashion means celebrity now. So what was the most star-studded collection you went to?
Oh my God, that's a hard one to ask. You know, it started out slowly because the Oscars coincide with the beginning of Paris, and so you're missing a lot of star power at the beginning of it. And at the end, we started getting a lot. We saw, Kanye was all over the place. Kris Jenner, I just sat across from her at Miu Miu, just an hour and a half ago. Kim Kardashian wasn't around. I don't know where she was. But there was a big lineup all over.
Okay, so Chanel is always one of the most anticipated collections because they often stage spectacles. What did they do this year?
Just the opposite of what we expected, of course. There was no massive supermarket or airport or all the icebergs, things that we've seen in the past. Instead, every single person had a front row seat, and we are talking 3,000 people in the Grand Palais. It was a massive, I think they said the runway was a half a mile long. So Whoa. It was just like an haute couture show. Everybody had a little seat with kind of gold gilt seat that we sat on, and the models walked and walked and walked. But it was great. We could see the clothes up close. It was a great experience. It was well done.
Okay, so you always have the inside scoop, Christina. I'm going to ask you this one. What's the word on the street regarding Karl Lagerfeld? Might he be retiring soon?
You know, no comment was the two words that I got out of Chanel on that one. They're not talking, but that was the rumor all week long that Mr. Karl Lagerfeld, he is 82 years old. So it's we're all amazed that he's kept going as strong as he has this long. He didn't address it at all. Nobody's talking. We all hope he'll be back for another season, but that was the talk of the town.
Wow, okay, well, maybe that'll break soon. Thank you so much, Christina. I know you're probably really tired, so go get some well-deserved rest.
It was my pleasure.